Happy Thursday, mid-Missouri. It's another warm, sunny day. We'll have a few fair weather clouds throughout the day, some high clouds trying to move through. Still, plenty of sunshine and a high near 80. Here's a look at some of that cloud cover trying to work up from the south. We've got a system back to our south and east, and not where my hand is gesturing, but well south and east of us. It's going to miss us in regards to rain. We just have some high clouds to talk about. We're still going to get plenty of sunshine to the ground, even in places like Jefferson City and Lynn. Your sky just may not be as pure blue as folks to the north. We'll keep winds out of the south as well, and that presents some limited fire risk throughout the afternoon when we also have very low relative humidities. So again, we've been saying this a lot lately, but don't burn if you don't have to. The forecast has been the same as yesterday. Things have been very stagnant, but things get a little less stagnant towards the weekend. Friday, we're picking up chances for storms to our west. Eastern to central Kansas, we've got severe weather possible. This will kind of fall apart as it moves into the overnight hours towards us Friday into early Saturday morning. The concern, though, is will it move out fast enough to escape the daytime heating hours, or at least escape mid-Missouri by the daytime heating hours, about the mid to late afternoon? And the answer today appears to be no. It looks like this thing is slowing down a little bit, and that's going to bring this concern for severe risk, which yesterday was a little bit further towards Illinois, back into parts of eastern Missouri. And of course, that's going to include parts of mid-Missouri, places like Fulton, Jefferson City, Fort Leonard Wood, and eastward. We're looking at a better chance for strong winds or hail. You can notice, or you can see, our level 1 out of 5 risk includes everyone else, but really, as it sits right now, I think our main concerns for folks to the east of Highway 63. Now, if the system continues to slow down, we may be looking at folks back towards the west, more so in that risk. Here's the overall pattern. High pressure back towards the east. That's starting to retreat, move away. Our pattern that we've seen all week starting to break down, and our next low is moving in. Here it is, moving in by Thursday night to Friday. We're looking at activity starting to develop out to our west ahead of this cold front. I expect us to avoid that. We'll be mostly dry on Friday, and we'll have another warm day with temperatures in the 80s. But here we are, Friday night into Saturday. We're starting to watch some broken activity move into mid-Missouri. Watch as the cold front is draped across mid-Missouri at this point. You saw it just fade away there, but it's still there. Remove it so you can see this better. We're looking at storms refiring by the late afternoon. You don't see anything now, but here it is. It blossoms up. Models are starting to indicate this is more likely than not. And so the question is, will it fire here or will it fire here? If it gets later and this keeps pushing back, and that's been the trend lately, instead of firing here, it may fire here, in which case we'll extend that severe risk a little bit further towards the west. That's generally what we're looking at. You're also seeing some big raindrops coming from storms like this, and that will also impact how much rain we see. Notice right now, we're looking at a highlighted area to the east. That may shift back towards the west. So this is going to really evolve in the next couple of days. So pay attention to the forecast. But right now it looks like up to about 1/4 of an inch. Some places in the east might get closer to that 1/2 inch total. As we get towards Saturday, again, that's a day where not only storm chances, but temperatures will come into question. We may also see temperatures start to climb into the upper 70s on Saturday with that. Drought monitor, again, showing back in March, we saw a little bit of improvement. Now we're starting to see more drought. Of course, we get an update on that later today. We'll have more details in the noon newscast if you can catch it, or we'll have more details on the latest drought outlook here on Friday.